Hey there, Aries. It's the Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to take a look at your predictions for November 29th through this first week of December. And at the end of this reading, I will also do a pick a card for what message you really need to hear right now. So do keep watching till the end so you can do that pick a card. So let's see what we have going on with Aries. Okay. I like a good shuffle. That's where the magic happens, you know. So it's in the shuffle. It's all in the shuffle. Okay, so we see some reversals here starting off. We see reverse 6 of Pentacles, reverse 5 of Swords, and reverse 8 of Wands. So what are you dealing with here that has to do with a fight that you felt like you couldn't win because there was somebody who's very unkind? That's really what we start off with here with this combination. The reverse 6 of Pentacles, to me, is a card about give and take and balance and reciprocity, people treating you kindly. It can also be a card about finances and receiving loans, but I don't see it this way next to the reverse 5 of Swords. What I'm seeing here is somebody that you could not win the fight with. You tried, and it was just it wasn't worth it anymore to continue to engage with this person. So you chose to probably have no contact. That's what's going on right now. The reverse 8 of Wands is talking about a lack of contact, a lack of force and effort into the relationship, be it a romantic one or not. But right now you're caught in this lack of communication. And this is what you start the week off with, is this heavy feeling of probably, what could I have done differently? Did I do this the right way? Some of you may be feeling like this was not fair to you, yet it's, even though the person probably was not treating you properly or fairly, there is still something in you that's questioning, did I make the right decision? Or is the way things are right now with not speaking to this person or not engaging with them, is that the right choice? Next line down, we have the King of Pentacles, the reversed 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. So this is reinforcing this idea of contemplation, maybe even going into regret, because it's showing me this person here, this individual, King of Pentacles. So somebody who probably you perceive as having some authority over you, or maybe being in a higher, more superior position. Particularly when it comes to finances, this could be somebody who is doing quite well financially, or again, has some sort of pull or position where you feel like you're in the inferior position. That's also emphasized with this reverse 6 of Pentacles as well. But here we see the individual, then we see you being very haunted by what happened, by the memories, by the past, right? So here's the 6 of Cups. This card almost always harkens back to things that happened in the past. And when it's reversed, it's like we're looking back on that in a very negative light. It's like, what happened here? It's questioning, it's thinking it through, it's ruminating over what perhaps didn't work out the way that you thought it should go. And then the 10 of Wands next to it, this is the heavy burden that you're carrying. You feel like this is a weight on your shoulders that you cannot get out of. For some of you, it feels like this weight that is really affecting everything in your life. So the 10 of Wands is associated with Saturn in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is this lovely, expansive type of zodiac sign. It's fire like yourselves, Aries. And it wants to grow. It wants to discover. But Saturn in Sagittarius is holding it down. It's putting the boot down on Sagittarius's like roaming kind of feeling. So it's like, I still see that you are trying to move forward, but it feels slow going. It feels like this is a hard lesson. And I think you're probably still trying to figure out within yourself, what was I supposed to learn here? What was I supposed to take away from this? Because I'm not seeing any of this being your fault, to be quite honest. I'm seeing that you were treated poorly, that you were probably verbally attacked in some way with the reverse 5 of Swords, or words spoken that were harsh or not uncaring kind of thing. And now you're kind of feeling like you're left with all of the repercussions of that, which just, you're sitting here going, what did I do to deserve this? That's the feeling I'm getting here from this. And then this last line here, the reverse 2 of Wands and the Devil and the reversed Queen of Cups. I'm like, I know what this is. I'm just having a brain fart. Okay. Reverse Two of Wands. This is talking about plans made that or plans going forward that were canceled, or what you were looking forward to being cut off, being canceled, or being delayed because of you being tied down to something very unhealthy, you being stuck in something that is toxic. The devil is about half-truths, and sometimes you can be caught in half-truth where you don't really get the full picture. You don't really get all the information. You're being sold a line. You know, it's also about these toxic relationships, or even abusive relationships. People that are dealing with substance abuse is another thing that you could be dealing with this devil card here. So this whole situation is really affecting you emotionally with the reverse Queen of Cups. It's going to make you want to behave in a not emotionally healthy way, to be quite frank. You may be the one who is delving into some type of substance, I don't want to say abuse, because it may not be as bad as an abuse, but you know, sometimes we can use food, or we can use drugs or alcohol or whatever to try to numb what we're feeling, to numb what we're going through. And so seeing that combination there, it leads me to want to say to you to be careful how you deal with things when you're frustrated, how you deal with things when you feel like you've been treated unfairly, because it is showing that combination down there at the bottom with the devil and the reverse Queen of Cups, that by not dealing with what we're feeling and looking to escapism is not going to probably give you the outcome that you want. It may temporarily soothe what's going on, but it's, you know, Band-Aid. What is this? What is the song? There's a song. Band-Aids can't fix bullet holes. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and start clarifying, getting more information about what has happened here. Okay, there we go. And we've got, it's interesting, we've got the Four of Wands here, clarifying Venus and Aries. This makes me think that there was some work put in towards a reconciliation, especially that since the Knight of Pentacles fell out along with it too. This might have been some relationship that you were trying to restore. It might have already been on rocky ground, and you are trying to figure out a way to go slowly and to make practical decisions about it, and you're working towards something coming back together, coming full circle, you know, working things out with somebody, bringing them home, so to speak, you know, that relationship coming back to what it was. I think that was perhaps your desire, and this is how it went down. And I think that this is making you feel very, I don't know, taken advantage of or used, or you know, it's nasty. Then we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the reverse Five of Swords. So it does hint to me that there is some type of love, new love going on, or refreshed, revitalized love. That, again, this is maybe still the goal, perhaps. Maybe the goal still is to reconcile, but you're not in communication right now, or the communication is difficult. So what fell out here is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune to me is saying that even if things look dire or desperate or difficult to you right now, that I think the tides will be changing for you, okay? So despite the fact that this may have felt like an argument you could not win, or an argument that you were set up to fail, that indeed there's still something going on underneath that we cannot see, that was supposed to happen the way that it did. And I have the Eight of Swords too next to the Eight of Wands reverse, telling me that you're very stuck in your head. It may feel like you don't know what to say at this point. And I think that that's really the overwhelming message that I get, is you're like, if I say the wrong thing, or if I don't say it the right way, or what do I even say at this point at all? It's you're just sitting here in your head trying to figure out what to do about it, and you're not acting. There's no action going on here because you're so concerned about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. So let's go ahead and look at the next line. Particularly, I want to clarify this reverse Six of Cups, because this is talking about the burdens from things in the past, being haunted by what happened before. Okay. And we've got reverse Queen of Swords, We've also got Star, and then again the reversed Eight of Wands. Okay, so I think here in the past this is showing again cruelty with the Queen of Swords. So somebody being very cruel and cutting and not emotional, not treating somebody the way that their heart, from the heart, it's all from the head. There's no love involved in it. It feels very harsh and it feels very cold. However, you do have the Star here, which is talking about healing and reconciliation and hope for the future. So this is the second time that I've gotten, actually really the fourth time, honestly, that I've gotten a hint that this relationship is going to be restored despite what's happening right here. Because the Star, for one, the Four of Wands is one of my big cards that I see for reconciliation. So is the Star. And then also the Ace of Cups is talking about new love coming in, or fresh, revitalized love, or second chances at love. And then the Wheel of Fortune, things turning in the direction that you want them to go. So I have a lot of cards that are speaking to things correcting themselves and going the right way. But then the reversed Eight of Wands is here again. So it does seem like this is not going to be quick. The Eight of Wands upright is a very fast card, so we're putting delays on it by having it reversed. It still feels like there is a lack of communication going on. And then let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay, I think I saw the Six of Wands come out. Let me flip that one over. Yep, the Six of Wands. This is about victory. So despite the fact that you have that Saturn and Sag with the Ten of Wands, this heavy burden, like this struggle, it feels like there's movement forward, but it's very slow. It's very delayed. And having the Six of Wands as a clarification card is saying, like, look, you're still going to be successful. You're still going to be victorious. You're still going to get what you want. But it is going to take a longer time than what you anticipated. Let's go ahead and look at this bottom line, which I think deals more with feelings about the delays, because I see the delays here. With this reverse Two of Wands, this is about delays. So we want to go ahead and clarify, the feelings, the way that you're dealing with those delays. And that's the Devil, feeling very stuck, tied to something, like you're almost bound to it. And then the reverse Queen of Cups is talking about the emotional response to it. So the emotional response here is probably an unhealthy one, like I said. It is probably even it can be manipulative. It can give the cold shoulder. It can be hot and cold. It can play mind games. The Queen of Cups is, when she's reversed, she's just not dealing with her emotions in the correct way. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is going to be some type of gift, some type of change here. I think that also I want to talk about money a little bit, because I have now seen the Ace of Cups in this reading. I have seen the Devil, which is not always a difficult card. I feel like it was when we first did this round, and now we're adding layers of meaning to it. And then I also have the King of Pentacles. All these are telling me here that you are going to have some type of job or money opportunity, some big financial opportunity that is either building right now. You may already be in it, or it may be coming. But it is definitely money straightening itself out and looking very good, being very prosperous, surrounding your job. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this last little bit with that Queen of Cups reversed. And then we'll do the pick a card for what message you really need to hear. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles clarifying her. So right now, this is showing that this reverse Queen of Cups, she's reacting this way. So you are probably reacting this way is my guess, because you feel shut out. You feel abandoned, and you feel like this is hopeless right now. You're still in this, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm stuck in my own head. And I think this whole reading is like showing you that there is more going on underneath the surface in this situation. So if it does feel like the hope is lost and this is all like for naught, and what do I even say? You have so many cards of restoring in this reading that I just want to encourage you with not feeling hopeless about it, because things I think are going to change and get very, very good for you very soon. So let's go ahead and look at your pick a card for what you need to know. So while I am shuffling, do me a big old favor. If you would go ahead and subscribe, say hello to me in the comments. I would love to see you again here. I like to get to know the people that are actually watching my videos, so I always respond to my comments. All right, messages for Aries, last shuffle. Okay, so this is what message you need to hear specifically. So remember to pick just one card. Okay, here we go. We've got, ooh, nice. Okay, I don't want to tell you though, right? 1, 2, and 3. So if you need to pause the video to choose, do that, but I'm going to jump right into it. For card 1, I have the wheel again. So the Wheel of Fortune's named differently in this deck. It is, again, it's saying, look, things are going to go the right way. Things are going to go the way you want them to go. The tide is turning, like the karmic wheels of fate are turning, and they're turning in your direction. So expect things to get much, much better, okay? And then for card number 2, these are all good. The 10 of Cups, this is wealth building right here. This is money. This is you looking nice in your finances. So whatever it is that you're doing financially, like, you are on the right track. 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles, either way, this is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful card to get for anything surrounding your finances. And then, holy shit, it keeps getting better. For card number 3, I told you things are going to get better, right? For card number 3, I have the 2 of Cups. This is romance. This is that beautiful relationship that we all want. This is that feeling like you are in sync with another person, and there is this romance that is very reciprocal and beautiful and healthy, and it can even lead to long-term commitment like marriage. So if you got this card, then this is, again, reassuring you, like, hey, you got this. It's going to be okay. It's all going to work out the way that you want it to work out. So overall, dealing with some difficulties, Aries, but you're going to get through it. You're going to come through this really nice. So I will see you again next week.